Hi dear students, this is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. Welcome back to the maths class. In our previous class, we finished the chapter binomial theorem. In this class, we are going to solve the questions related to binomial theorem which has asked in our previous model paper questions. So first question we have, find the term independent of x. It is the question in model papers. So let us solve this question. Already we solved two questions related to the term independent of x. It is also the question related to the same what we have learned in our previous class. How to find the term independent of x? How to find? First step is what? We have to write the general term. After that, we have to simplify till 1x comes. Then we have to we have to equate the powers of x equals to 0. Then we will get the value r. After that, we have to substitute that r value in the general term. Finally, we will get one result. That result is the required, the term independent of x. That's it. So, this question we already solved. This type of questions we already solved in our previous classes. You can check the notes. Okay, first thing is that we have to find its general term. Here n value. N is what? 9. N equals to 9. So we are not finding middle terms, so that we don't want whether it is even or odd. We want only n equals to 9. Okay, n equals to 9, then find out its general term. General term is what? General term t r plus 1 equals to, in the expansion we have plus. If there is a plus, then minus 1 whole power r will not be there. In the expansion we will have plus, therefore minus 1 whole power r will not be there. Then general term will be n c r x power n minus r into y power r. Now t r plus 1 equals to ncr. In place of n we have 9 cr. X in place of x we will have x square. So x square whole power n minus r, 9 minus r into y power r. In place of y we will have 1 by x whole power r. Let us simplify. If you observe here, we will have the number of x has 2. In this we will have the number of x is 2. X square, in the denominator we will have one more x. So 2x are there. We have to simplify till 1x comes. Let us simplify it. t r plus 1 equals to 9 cr x power 2 into 9 is 18 minus 2 into r is 2r into 1 power r is 1 power r divided by x power r. Next, t r plus 1 equals to 9 cr x power 18 minus 2r into 1 power r is how much? 1 power r is 1. So 1 divided by x power r. Okay, x power r. Next, t r plus 1 equals to 9 cr x power 18 minus 2r into 1 by x power r. By using the laws of exponents, 1 by x power r is also can be written as by using the laws of exponents, x power minus r. Let us apply. T r plus 1 equals to 9 cr into x power 18 minus 2r into x power minus r. T r plus 1 equals to 9 cr x power 18 minus 2r minus r is minus 3r. In the starting of the step, we will have two number of x. I mean 2x are there, 2x, x square and x. I mean two number of x are there. I already told you in the starting step itself that we have to simplify that till 1x comes. So after the simplification we will have only 1x. We have to stop here itself. It will be the general term. We have to find the term independent of x. If the term is independent of x, then what we have to do? X powers, we have to equate x powers equals to 0. We have to equate x powers equals to 0. How? Put 18 minus 3r, I mean x powers, I already told you in the previous classes itself. We have solved two questions related to these kinds of questions. Put 18 minus x powers equals to 0. 18 minus 3r equals to 0. We have to equate x powers equals to 0. Then finally we will get r equals to, if we solve this 18 minus 3r, finally we will get r equals to 6. Finally we will get r equals to 6. Okay. Next, we have to substitute this r value in the general term. Let us substitute this r value in this general term. T 6 plus 1 equals to 9 c6 x power 18 minus 3r is 0, 0. That's it. So T 6 plus 1, I mean the seventh term, it is 9. C6 is also can be written as 9c3 by using NCR formula. NC6 is also equals to 9c3. X power 0 is 1 only. So T 6 plus 1 equals to 9c3. Simplified. 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 ones are 3 threes are 2 ones are 2 fours are. Then multiply it. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 into 7 is 84. So T 6 plus 1 equals to 84. Therefore, write the conclusion. Therefore, the term independent of x is 84. The term independent of x is 84. Hence, it is the solution. Now, I will just scroll down the sheet. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take, or else you can pause the video. Note down in your notebook. I hope everyone has understood these kinds of questions. Finding the term independent of x, finding the middle terms, finding the coefficients. These type of questions are very important for your point of examination as well as CET and JEE purpose also. Now we will move on to the next question. Here we will have one more question. Prove that there is no term involving x power 4 in the expansion of. We have to prove that here we will have one expansion, that is what, x square by 2 plus 1 by x whole power 9. If we expand this, there will be no term involving x power 4. If we expand this, there will be no term involving x power 4. That's what we have to prove. Solution. Whatever the question may be, we have to find its general term. First find out its general term. Here n equals to 9. Then general term is what? T r plus 1 equals to, in the expansion we will have the sign plus. If there is sign plus, minus 1 whole power r will not be there. So the general term will be NCR x power n minus r into y power r. So T r plus 1 equals to n. In place of n we will have 9. C, or x power, in place of x what we have, x square by 2 whole power x, in place of x we will have x square by 2. So x square by 2 whole power n minus r, that's what, a 9 minus r, into y power r. In place of y we will have 1 by x whole power r. Okay, now I already told you in the previous classes and also in the previous example, I mean the previous problem itself, that in the starting we will have the two number of x. How many x are there? 2x are there, right? Numerator 1x is there, in the denominator we will have one more x. So we will have two number of x. So that we have to simplify this x till 1x comes. We have to simplify this x till 1x comes. T r plus 1 equals to 9 CR x square 2 into 9 is 18 minus 2 into r is 2r divided by 2 power 9 minus r into 1 power r divided by x power r. Okay, next T r plus 1 equals to 9 CR x power 18 minus 2r by 2 power 9 minus r is, keep it as it is. 1 power r is what? 1 only, 1 by x power r. So these things I told you in the previous problem. T r plus 1 equals to 9 CR x power 18 minus 2 r divided by 2 power 9 minus r, keep it as it is. 1 by x power r will be x power minus r by using the laws of exponents. See, I will not scroll again and again the sheet, so that here itself you can you just note down in your notebook. Here itself you just copy to your notes. Again I will not scroll the sheet, so that step by step you just follow. Step by step you just you may note in your notebook. Along with me, you just write in your notebook. Tr plus 1 equals to 9CR x power 18 minus 2r minus 2r minus r is what? Minus 3r. 18 minus 3r divided by 2 power 9 minus r. 2 power 9 minus r. Now, in the starting, we will have two number of x. Numerator we will have 1x and denominator we will have one more x. So 2x are there. I already told you that we have to simplify this till 1x comes. See, we simplified till 1x comes. Okay, next see the question that there is no term is involving x power 4. There is no term is involving x power 4. No term is involving x power 4. So that we have to equate the powers of x equals to 4. We have to equate the powers of x equals to 4. Here we will have x power 4. I am just equating the powers of x equals to 4. It is the concept I am using, finding the coefficient. It is the concept I am just using, finding the coefficient. See, the previous classes we have solved two or three questions related to finding the coefficients. You just see the notebook, I mean what we have solved, you just see the previous classes. So 18 minus 3r equals to 4. Now we want only r value. Take this plus 4 to the left, that will be 18 minus 4 is 14 equals to 18 minus 4 is 14, okay, equals to 3r. Then r equals to 14 divided by 3. R equals to 14 divided by 3. Therefore powers should not be in the decimals. Binomial theorem definition, I mean you just recall the binomial theorem definition. Binomial definition says that x comma y should be, power should be a natural number. I mean Power should be a positive integer. Power should be a positive integer. Here we will have 14 by 3. If we divide this 14 by 3, some decimal will come. So that this will not a positive integer or it is not a natural number. So that 14 by 3 should not be belongs to natural number. So that this says that therefore there is no term involving x power 4 in x square by 2 plus 1 by x whole power 9. Are you understand? See, R value should not be in the decimal. R value should not be in the decimal. Here what we found, R value we found that in the decimal, so that this one is not a natural number. R is not a natural number, so that hence we can conclude that in the given expansion there is no term is involving x power 4. That's it. Now we will move on to the next question. I will not scroll down the sheet again and again, so that step by step you just follow along with me. Step by step you may write in your notebook. Third question, prove that summation r equals to 0 to n 3 power r NCR equals to 4 power n. Okay. We have to prove that summation r equals to 0 to n 3 power r NCR equals to 4 power n. Okay, this is what we have to prove. These questions what we have discussing in this class, these questions has asked in our previous examination, or in our these questions may be in the model papers. Okay, let us prove. Before that, take LHS and RHS part. Take LHS and RHS part. I am taking LHS. LHS is what? LHS equals to summation r equals to 0 to n 3 power r into NCR. Summation says that summation is nothing but what? Addition. R value is 0 to n. We have to take the R value 0 to n. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on up to n. 0 up to n. So I am putting R value from 0 to n, 3 power 0, n c 0 plus 3 power 1, n c 1 plus 3 square n c 2 plus and so on plus 3 power n NCN. Understand? Yes. Now that is equals to NC naught n C naught plus, I will just rearrange this. I'm gonna rearrange this. NC1 3 power 1, that will be 3 plus NC2 3 square plus and so on plus NCN 3 power n. NCN 3 power n. Now you just recall the definition of the binomial theorem. So see the previous classes, I mean what we have expanded in our previous classes, that by using the binomial theorem, by using that this can also be written as 1 plus 3 whole power n. 1 plus 3 whole power n. If you want to check, you can check. So 1 plus 3 whole power n. Suppose 1 plus 3 whole power n we will have. Expand this by using the binomial theorem. How to expand this? The quantity of the first term is decreases. The quantity of the second term is decreases, right? The quantity of the first term is decreases, the quantity of the second term is increases. Now n c naught 1 power n is 1, next 3 power 0 is 0, 3 power 0 is 1 plus next n c1 Next 1 power n minus 1 will comes, 1 power n minus 1 is also 1. Next 3 power 0 here, next here will be 3 power 1 plus nc2 3 square plus nc3 3 cube plus and so on plus ncn 3 power n, right? If we expand 1 plus 3 whole power n, what we will get? This expansion we will get. In place of this expansion, we may also can be written as 1 plus 3 whole power n, right? Expanding these kinds of expansion we already learned in our previous classes. In the starting itself, we have solved so many questions related to these kinds of expansions. If you want to verify, you can verify. So 1 plus 3 whole power n, 1 plus 3 whole power n, 1 plus 3 is how much? 4 power n. That is equals to what? RHS. That is equals to RHS. Hence it is proved. Hence it is proved, right? So these are the questions which belongs to model paper questions. Hence it is the chapter binomial theorem. So in this chapter, one 5 marks question will be there. That question is very, very, very important for your point of examination. That question is what? Prove that binomial theorem. Prove that binomial theorem. Sorry, state and prove binomial theorem. This question is very, very, very important for your point of examination. Okay. Next, finding the middle terms, finding the term independent of x, finding the coefficient, expanding the expansions. So these concepts are very important for your point of examination. Remember, this year the board has deleted some topics so that we cannot guess that which question will appear in the annual examination. Okay, so I am 100% sure that in this chapter you will get one question. That question will be state and prove binomial theorem. Okay, hence it is the binomial theorem. Okay dear students, successfully we have finished the chapter binomial theorem along with the model question papers. It is the class for today. In the next class we will continue with the next chapter. We will move on to the next chapter. Okay dear students, this is Shafi signing off. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.